Hey guys, Xaoslegend is another Draftbetter article response. This one is an ACR draft by Taxideos. It's www.draftbetter.com. Really good website. Allows users to submit their own drafts with a little extra work by the host of the site, one man a blogger here, Draftbetter, plays online. He's a really nice guy, much nicer than I am. Anyhow, so to get into my response. Alright, so he's playing Triple ZZ and he's playing Swiss. And let's say he's saying he doesn't like Zendikar very much, but he's gotten into the low 70s, based on reading articles on the site, which, I think are very helpful. It's definitely a much different format than ACR, so, he's saying that his rating's better on ACR, or you Taxideos are saying that. Anyway, so pack one, pick one. Some interesting stuff here. We've got a branching bolt and an O-ring. I don't think anything else is really considerable. And O-ring leaves you open to two of the decks I like better in the format, which is Esper and Naya. Branching Bolt also leaves you open to two decks I like, which is Naya and Jund. I've done pretty well with Naya myself lately. I think I've played basically Naya-based decks. Two of them splashing colors, one of them splashing into 5 colors. To get to the finals of all three of my last Naya drafts. So, and I've seen Esper kind of overdrafted, so I think I'd be torn between the two, but O-ring is just as good as Branching Bolt in any case. So I think O-ring is definitely the right pick, and that's what he does. He takes the O-ring. I would of course keep a note to myself that I just passed, Jund Battle Mage, Branching Bolt, Vivian Stinger, Blood Pyre Elemental. These are all cards that, Jund and Naya players like to take. So, okay, so pick 2, we've got Resounding Roar, or Resounding Thunder rather, Infest. These are really the only two cards I think that you can think about taking. Infest puts you right into Esper. Resounding Thunder is just a much better card and puts you into Naya. Of course you can still switch colors, and I think the Thunder is definitely the right card. It was the card that ended a lot of triple shards drafts for good reason. It's uncounterable for 6 damage when you cycle it. Okay, so here it's the Panorama, Knight of the Skyward, Gargantua, Rock Slide Elemental. He takes the right card again, Knight of the Skyward Eye. Knight of the Skyward Eye is just amazing. So, nothing really to have to justify there. Here we've got Firestoker, Thokdar, and some random blue stuff, but not very good blue stuff, so this pack is just pretty weak. Can't really think about going into this color. So it's either the Thokdar or the Firestoker. I don't like Thokdar that much anymore with the cycling creatures in pack 3. So Firestoker it is, which I think is correct. Resounding Roar I think is correct. Here we've got Visionary Fodder, Mastodon. Already have some really good white cards, so moving into Jund is probably not the way to go. Mastodon's fine. I hate all these 3 toughness guys in Naya, but I think he's just as good as Visionary, I'd be happy with either one, and Mastodon is certainly good, so that's good. Okay, here we've got Disposed Capsule, Weaver, and Thokdar. Personally, between the two behemoths, I'd rather take the Weaver. Weaver can just end games against some Esper players, and the Thokdar you can't cycle. So yes, Weaver costs more mana, but it does cycle, and it's like a dragon on the land dragon, whereas Thokdar can easily be jump blocked and flown over. So I think the Weaver would have been better there. Here we've got Soulsfire Ascetic. Now, in a perfect world, I think Soulsfire at this point would be better than Naya, but well, actually I think they're about a similar power level, but Soulsfire is bugged right now anyway, so you don't even have to think about this pick. At least last time I checked it was bugged. You can't do damage to players with it or something. It's really stupid. So Toppan Ascetic is actually really good. So here we've got the Guardians and the Rip Clan. I think Rip Clan's correct. I think that's correct. Continue cutting the white, green, red. Here I would have just taken the Soul's Might and passed along this stuff. No reason to not keep sending signals to other colors, especially in ACR where people really need to be encouraged to play colors that aren't yours. A lot of people like to play 5 colors. Mechanic Submersion correct, Soul's Might correct, Obelisk nice. Okay. Okay, so here we had 2 scatter shots. One of those is going to wheel. Got the Vagrant Plow Beast, the Slaughtermaster, Rock's Bodyguard. Personally, I like the Slaughtermaster. It's just more my style, and he's just insane with pump spells, equipment, exalted, etc. So, and Plow Beast is just, I mean, I've seen it end a lot of games, but it's also really expensive, and it doesn't beat your worst enemy, which is Esper. They just fly over you. Well, I mean, sometimes it will, obviously, but okay. Here we've got the Dragon Soul, Might of Alara, Scepter of Dominance, Beacon Behemoth. I like the Scepter here a lot. I mean, it's double white and all, but when it comes out, it can just wreck a board, and a lot of times they don't have an answer for it. He goes with the Behemoth, which I think is underwhelming. I don't like Behemoth very much. I'd rather have had Might of Alara or Dragon Soul. Alright, here takes the correct pick. Ember Weaver, it's good. Okay, here we go with Beacon Behemoth again. We've got the World Heart Phoenix. We've got Matka Rioters. Doesn't have a lot of cards to support 5 color. And probably none coming, since we never saw any. So the World Heart's just a 2/2 flyer for 4 probably. But I'd still rather just go for probably the Matka Riders over the Behemoth. Sometimes Naya decks don't have enough good 3-drops. Let's see. Here we've got Paragon and Sylvan Bounty. Not a big fan of the Meditant here. I would have gone with either of these two. Just the first strike on this guy is very solid. Or even the Slaughtermaster, though I think Paragon is better. I may have just gone with the Sylvan Bounty for fixing. But yeah, I don't like the Meditant there. I think any of these 3 are better for the deck. Here we've got a Hellcat Hatchling and another Behemoth. Alright. I don't think I would have taken a 3rd Behemoth if I already had 2. I just wouldn't want to play it. I might take the Kaleidostone here, just to, have options to splash. Or even the Hellcat Hatchling in case I get some kind of good token generator. Though that's unlikely.